What's the best relationship movie that has ever existed?
I'll tell you what the top 3 movies is of all time as far as love. Right now, she about to say it.
You want me to go first? I know what your top one is. So I'm not gonna even say it right now.
I don't know my top one.
Can I say it?
Go ahead, try it.
Your favorite love story that's been on camera, that's a film, is Brown Sugar.
Ooh.
It's not? You may.
I would say Brown Sugar is my top, but it's 1A and 1B. Love and Basketball, Brown Sugar. 1A and 1B.
Explain to me, because I know it's a lot of Love and Basketball fans.
Yes.
Why is that film such a great love story?
I had a lot.
First of all, real quick, understand that you have Brown Sugar, which is hip hop, and you have Love and Basketball, which is, you know, basketball.
Yeah.
Those are your 2 favorite things in the
world, right?
But anyway, go ahead.
So how they dealing with, you know, college life, every facet of life up until they adults.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
And they had basketball.
Yeah, and they had basketball.
And a girl that can play basketball, play with you.
A pretty girl that can play basketball.
A pretty girl that can be.
Yeah, I like that.
That was such an awkward love scene though for me. Like it was that whole like losing your virginity.
That shit was hot.
So why Brown Sugar though?
Poetic value and script writing. The way they pieced them up with hip hop and kept that going. When did you fall in love with hip hop and all that other shit?
Yes.
And him being hip hop, and it's the writing is unparalleled. Even the dialogue alone, like I can name you 100 quotables for that shit.
Yeah.
So that's
and
one.
And your third one?
I say Avatar, man.
Avatar.
Say Avatar.
Okay.
Cause who fall in love with another species? That's some shit we never seen before. You know what I'm saying? So. I say Avatar, my man.
Was that bestiality?
Nah, there wasn't animals.
Okay. All right.
But no, if I had to choose I say Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, you tell me. You tell me.
You love Poetic Justice too.
Yeah. But I want to hear what your pick is.
Wesley Snipes and Sanaa Lathan. I don't know if you love it as a love story, but you definitely love it as a movie. I think you do like Love Jones, if I'm not mistaken. Is Love Jones or the other one I always get confused with Love Jones? You like one of them.
Which one is that?
The one with G Money in it? It's G Money, Bokeem Woodbine, and that is Love Jones. And
no,
Jada
it's not.
Pinkett?
No, it's not. Jada Pinkett, and who else was in there?
G Money.
Stop playing.
I don't know. Put Bokeem Woodbine.
Jason's Lyric.
Jason's Lyric. You like Jason's Lyric?
I do, but that's not my favorite.
Okay, I'm just saying. I think your favorite, or at least in your top 3, is the shit with Wesley and Sanaa. Like
one, I definitely love Brown Sugar. I mean, Brown Sugar was so dope because
Brown Sugar is in your top 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's number 3 though.
I ain't Brown Sugar for you, did I?
No. Like the whole element of hip hop and how they told the story of hip hop and hip hop evolving, like in that way that we heard Common, I used to love her, but just instead this continuous love story of hip hop. Yeah. And then also, you know, their childhood growing up in New York City, falling in love and not knowing it even as children that they were perfect for each other. And then as adults, like working in hip hop and then deciding to be together. I love the music of Brown Sugar. I love Mos Def and Brown Sugar. I love
you like how brown it was. You like the Erykah Badu song with Common.
I love that song.
How they left the commercial niggas to go with each other, which was the authentic shit. That's what I thought was the Shakespearean
I like
shit,
that they ended up together. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I'm not the biggest fan of Homeboy in the movie. What's his name?
The nigga with the teeth.
Yeah, the perfect teeth. But he did so. I like the vibe of him and Sanaa, which is their second movie being a couple, right? Because they was together in The Best Man.
Yeah.
But Tay Diggs. So I love that story. Now my favorite one is Disappearing Acts. That's my favorite love.
That's the one I said.
You did say that. You didn't say the name. You just said the one with Sanaa Lathan.
I said it gotta be your favorite one.
Because I feel like a lot of love stories they go straight into this fairy tale version of love. And instead, Michael Ealy was talking about the movie, and he described it best. He said, what it really is it's easy to fall in love, but how do we stay there? And then you're trying to work it out. And I remember watching the movie when I was like 8 or 9, and I was like, he's horrible. He breaking all her shit. He breaking the damn, you know what I mean? And she got the baby, and her friends is like, poor you. But then later, I was like, oh shit, like, the dynamics of women and men and coming together, and like he has baggage and you got baggage and you trying to have a career and a life and y'all in Brooklyn. I love it.
Number 3.
Number 3
really
is Their Eyes Were Watching God. We watched the movie the first year that I knew you at your place. He was like, it's cool, I see why you like it. It had Halle Berry, Michael Ealy, and her grandmother makes her marry this older man. She escapes him. She goes to this other man. And it's just like, she finds her way eventually with Michael Ealy. And it's this beautiful love story that's really poetic.
Nice skin motherfuckers get together.
Those are my 3. But I will say this. I'm going to sound like a hater. I feel like the most overrated love story is Love Jones.
It might just be an overrated movie. Yeah, Love Jones wasn't really my shit like that.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's the one I was getting mixed up with G Money.
Yeah, it was cool, but I just like I enjoy watching it. Like I would rewatch it now, and I'll be like, oh, this is cute, this is cool. But I just don't feel. Stop playing.
I don't.
So you don't remember in the end, them kissing in the rain? She at the open mic place they met. Them going to the Jamaican dance.
I'm talking about, like shit I can recite. Like, oh, remember when they?
Yeah.
I remember the time it came out though. When you was big in the '90s, as far as black, all the black motherfuckers is going to watch you. You know what I'm saying? So it was a time where you could kind of just get shit off and it'd be a classic because of the era.
Because I was talking to one of my friends about like how you rewatch stuff that you watched and like when you was a child.
Yeah. And
like so when you rewatch like Girlfriends, these characters was messy and immature.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I thought the motherfuckers was nigga, I thought they was not only classy, but I thought they was fucking like mature. Like them motherfuckers was crazy. And the same thing. It might have just been hood rats. Like.
No, that's not true. Thing with Waiting to Exhale, like rewatched it, I was like, ooh, these people are hot mess.
Why would they do that? Why would any other? And it was all 40.
She's trying to be with a gay man when she's a straight woman. She's desperate. The other one is trying to burn her man stuff, her ex-man stuff down because he don't want to be with her no more.
They had me not liking Angela Bassett fine ass for a while.
It was all crazy.
Yeah. I'm good just waking up. That's how I know I got one more chance to go and cash in and cake it up. Money trees, they throwing shade, just come and break it up. Playing all day, the motherfucker, we make it up. Feel good, don't it? Aha, I feel good, don't it? Yeah, rent paid and the lights on paper tonight. It feel good, don't it?